Support for Dipping Milk and Cookies comes from Axel Strat LLC, but we'll get into that a little bit later. In the meantime, let's jump into today's episode.
Welcome to Dipping Milk and Cookies with your host Garrett Cookie Smith and Michael Milkman Segovia. Go ahead and cue that outro.
All right. Welcome, guys, to another episode of Dipping Milk in Cookies. Guys, I am Garrett, your Cookie Commander Smith. With me, as always, Michael, Master Motherfucking Milker Segovia. How you doing, Playboy?
Chill, dude. I'm chill. Pretty excited about today's episode. We've been talking about it for a while, actually.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one for sure. Really looking forward to it. Have been looking forward to it. Rolling off of the photography episode last week with Axel. That was eye-opening, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Like this you were just saying before we started rolling, you know, a month ago we were sitting in my kitchen, you know, with a
Our bullshit
substandard-
equipment that we got on
substandard.
Amazon or something for $250. That was a joke, as
Yeah.
you guys experienced in the beginning episodes of the sound quality.
Yeah, it was not good.
But it's good for the beginning.
But yeah, no, you got to start somewhere. But now start from the bottom. Now we're here, and like it's only gonna get better. That's the whole thing. It's the best part of this whole situation. Is it's only gonna get better. It's skyrocketing now. Excuse me. So yeah, productive day. I know you said it was pretty busy at work. Those fucking lightning rods, man.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know, at Alfonso's, where this guy works, they have. Ooh, excuse me, Tim. You only get one of these free ad reads too. They've got these fucking Moz sticks, these mozzarella sticks that are, I swear to Christ, the size of my cock. They're like 12 inches long, dude. Like 2 inches thick. It's like a little baby's arm. It's ridiculous. They're absolutely ridiculous. But evidently somebody shared it, and it went viral, which is really cool. That's exciting just to be able to say that. Like, you know.
Yeah, it's exciting to say it, but we got to deal with it. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Crying Jordan memes, but that was my face all day until I got to leave to come here. I just kept like looking at the clock and like counting.
Come on.
2 hours.
Come on, man. Dude, it's been 15 minutes. It's been like 40 orders. That's fucking wild. Well, I mean, that's a good thing, though. It is a good thing. Make some money.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can understand your argument of...
Yeah, because I'm making them, man.
Well, that and how it can be a little embarrassing because you guys sold out of fucking cheese. You ran out of cheese, you know?
So fucking stupid.
A pizza shop that runs out of cheese.
It happens more than you think, man.
No, yeah,
like,
I'm sure.
There's some days where it's just like today, dude. It was
just fucking wild.
Yeah, like it's the shit that you love to see. Cause like I love watching Triple D diners, dive-ins, and drives. So like seeing the places that have something so specific that like people are there for. Like they're like, yeah, dude, these mod sticks, and that's what it was today, man. Like there was people walking up. Like there's lines of people coming in like, good mod sticks. Oh, when will you have them? Oh, tomorrow. Yeah, I'm getting like all this extra cheese, and I'm thinking to myself, like, dude, okay. Guess who's making all them?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That's fucking wild. Mozzarella sticks. Who knew in Wisconsin people like mod sticks?
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to
That's
put
so
that
much
in a
cheese.
category called Chicks with Sticks, because I think that's going to be a thing on Pornhub soon. Because like you said, dude, they're this fucking big.
They're huge.
And
They're fucking
that big
massive.
around, like,
They're massive. They're absolutely atrociously massive. That's way too much cheese.
we've had dudes come in and order them because their wives wanted them. He's like, yeah, I'm here to get the home wreckers. And we're like, what? He's like, you know those fucking mod sticks? My wife wants them. I wonder why. I said, oh, sorry, dog. That's when I'm like, dude, get that Chicks with Sticks patented, man. And
buy that domain.
just like when you're rolling a Play-Doh snake.
Oh, God, that's so much cheese. I love mozzarella sticks. I do. I love mozzarella sticks just like the next bloke, but
They're like billy clubs. You know,
they're
just walking
fucking.
around
That's
with
too much cheese. It's just too much. And you get two of them.
nunchucks.
You get 2 of them, or 3 of them.
2 for the half order for $6, and then 4 for $11.
That's fucking wild.
That's right now, but
That shit's gonna change. I tell you that.
yeah,
much.
that's what happened the last time we were selling them for $6 for the
for
4.
10, man.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it's like up that price,
Mhm.
and his brother who runs the page, his brother Mike, he's kind of like, you should just raise that price now for like $15.
Yeah.
So get them while you can.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I'll tell you what, if you go in there and you order them and you say the DMC sent you, I'll give them to you for $10.
There you go. There you go, people. Alfonso's the original, man. What is something?
1119 South 108th Street.
Bada bang. There you go. In between Greenfield and
Theo Trekker.
Yeah, there you go.
Right down the road from U-Haul and High 100.
Yeah, first one's free, Tim.
Yeah,
First one's free. But yeah, so obviously work was a pain in the ass for me today too. Real pain in the dick. It was just
Fucking Greg fucking up again? Leaving all that shit?
no. Luckily, Greg moved to nights. Thank God. That fucking guy. It's so funny though, because I'll see him like as I'm showing up, he'll be leaving, and it was funny. Like 3 weeks ago, I was walking and I could see Greg like talking to this black dude that like they might have been friends. I don't know, but like as soon as like you could see the look on the black dude's face where he was just kind of like are you done kind of thing. And then as soon as Greg saw me, he was just like, oh, you could tell he was like, all right, I gotta go. And then he starts walking and he walks past me and like he's like, hey, what's up? And I was like, and then as soon as I got to that black dude, I was like, yo, fuck that guy. And he started laughing so hard. It was so funny. It was really good.
You know what? That's funny too, because there's this guy that ordered from us earlier in the week.
Mm-hmm.
His name's Greg.
Mm-hmm.
And that dude has called and complained so many times
Mm-hmm.
about something. So Tim was on his way to that dude's house with his delivery. And yeah, mind you, it was late. But the guy called and he's just like, yeah, I had placed an order like an hour ago. I'm just seeing where it's at. I'm like, oh, it's on its way, man. Yeah, well, he started giving me attitude. And I'm usually fucking super cool, like, go ahead and freak out. And I'm just going to treat you with a smile. So, A1 customer service kind of guy.
Absolutely.
But this guy, I fucking already knew him. So I was just like, you know what, dude? Don't order from us anymore, bro. Like, order from someplace else. You know what, I will. I live right across the street from a pizza place. Then fucking order from them. You'll get it really quick. Don't call fucking cross town. And then I hung up on dude.
That's funny.
And then Tim gets there, and the guy was so pissed, like he was shaking. He's like, that guy I talked to on the phone, you can tell him, fuck him. So as soon as Tim got back and told me that, I was just like, good, you know what? Hope that motherfucker calls again, because I'm going to tell, just don't mind all you customers if you guys decide to order. I am really a nice guy, but just don't be a dick, all right? You're going to get your food. I promise you it's going to be worth the wait.
Yeah.
Just don't be Greg. Obviously, Greg fucking is a chode at Quad.
Yeah.
He's a fucking chode customer, too. He's almost like a Karen. Yeah.
Greg.
So.
That's so funny. Oh man. But yeah, no, work was work. Just fucking hot, dude. It's so hot back on those docks, and it's fucked up because they put in this new like transparent door for like our main garage door, which is nice because now you can see through it.
Hence the transparency.
But it's so hot back there. They spent so much money on that brand new door that we really didn't need. They could have bought those huge fucking like helicopter blades.
Airplane propellers.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, the helicopter blades, bro. They didn't, even though they said that they were. It's just like, man. And then they got the security guy that keeps coming back there and shutting the fucking garage door. And it's like, bro, it's hot back here, man. Like, what do you expect? They put the brand new door up, so like, let's fucking enjoy it. Let's use it. Let's look at it. Open this fucking door.
Probably named Greg too.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Fucking Greg. Hey, wait, isn't your dad's name Greg? Fucking guy. But yeah, today's gonna be a really fun episode. Yeah, let's start doing that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a return guest, Mr. Chris Oakey. You know him from Reflection of Flesh. Bands like Cynosis and Squid Hammer and 1 Mile the Hub. Don't want to forget about that
Yeah.
one. 1 Mile the Hub. But we're gonna be doing a beer sampling episode. So on that thought, I suppose we should probably bring Chris in and see if this trick still works.
Oh, how did I get here?
Nice,
Well,
it worked.
Still got it.
Oh,
it
Still
worked.
got it. That's awesome. So yeah, welcome back, Chris. Thanks for dropping by the new studio,
No problem,
DMC
yeah.
adjacent.
Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, fuck yeah. So Chris, obviously, you run Otto's Liquor and Spirits. I'm pretty sure it's called.
Yep, the one on Oakland
And there
Avenue.
you go. It's
Yep.
out on the east side of Milwaukee, lower east side.
Upper
Upper East
yeah,
Side.
right by Shorewood.
Yeah. But yeah, you've been doing that for what, 7.5 years now?
Well, running it about 4, but I've been there 12.
Phew. Okay, so in other words, you're no stranger to alcohol.
Nope. Know it very well.
Yeah. You're actually licensed as a beer cicerone, correct?
Level 1. Yep.
Level one. Okay, so that was one thing I definitely wanted to dive into it a little bit more in depth. I remember asking you about the first time that you were on the podcast,
Right.
but we didn't really dive into it too much. So, as far as becoming an actual beer cicerone, what is a beer cicerone?
Essentially, it's a certified, trained beer professional.
Okay.
Now, there are multiple levels. Obviously, the master level, there's only 8 in the whole world.
Really?
Once you get past like level 3, level 4, I believe it goes up to a total of level 8.
That's what I was just about to ask. Yeah.
It literally, you got people that can smell a beer or look at a beer, that barely taste it, and tell you like what kind of dirt the hops grew in. Like
Jesus.
it's really specific. But obviously, there's different ways of doing it. How I did it, obviously, I did a little studying, went down to Siebel Institute in Chicago, took a test, passed. So it does require taking a quite a bit of time to drink beer.
Yeah, I was just about to say you have to build your
Yeah, and obviously, like the next level, like I think we talked about that last time too. Like essentially, you have to do tests, but also submit like essays and actually write about beer. And I was trying to do that at one point, but literally to do that takes about 3 approximate years to do research drinking beer.
Yeah. Hard work.
Very hard. Thousands and thousands of dollars on a beer.
Yeah, no shit, the beer you fucking drink, yeah, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
But yeah, I mean, it's a good thing to have in your arsenal, especially like running a liquor store. Obviously, I've branched away from beer in the last year or so just to kind of ease my workload.
Yeah.
Be able to manage more. But obviously, the passion's still in beer. Besides like bourbon. Bourbon's the other thing I'm a really big fan of.
Now, is there like
I
a
noticed.
what's that?
I said I noticed.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
the collection.
yeah, the collection, bro. Jesus, Murphy. Is there like a cicerone for bourbon? Would it be called a cicerone?
Essentially, it'd fit under like sommelier,
Sommelier. That's the word that I know.
yeah.
Sommelier. Yeah.
which typically that fits to wine,
Okay.
but it falls in the same kind of category,
I know there's water sommeliers.
which is crazy.
That's fucking nuts. That's fucking wild.
I know one thing about water. There's water in beer.
Yeah, exactly. I'll drink to that. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right now we're enjoying some Three Floyds fucking Zombie Dust.
Which was formerly known as Cenotaph
Cenotaph.
before they changed the name.
When did they do that?
Well, man, it's been Zombie Dust for at least a decade now.
Oh.
So I mean, like right away, it was called Cenotaph.
Okay.
But yeah, it's literally just a pale ale. They only use one type of hop or variant of hop, the Citra hop, which you can only get from certain farms out in the Yakima Valley of Washington.
Okay.
Getting down.
It's just so cool. It's just
Yeah, like it with hops. So like each brewery has a contract every year of what hops they use. Obviously, and then when you go outside of that, you have to either sign a separate contract for more money to get more hops, or literally a supplemental contract. But if you don't have a contract for Citra hops, you can't get Citra hops.
Okay.
So you literally have to have it built into your contract what hops you get: Mosaic, Simcoe, Citra, Centennial, Chinook. There's thousands of them now. Now they got the experimental variants too, like EX 285, or it's just different characteristics.
It's just like Bud.
Yeah,
Just like weed.
yeah.
But
Pretty
hops.
much.
yeah, essentially, yeah.
They are genetically similar, I mean, obviously they're different, but
Well, yeah.
one makes beer and one gets you ripped out of your mind.
Yeah, but they're both bud plants. They're buddy
Right.
plants.
Right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's jump into it. Like I said, this is going to be a beer sample episode.
Mm-hmm.
Chris obviously brought some goodies for us. We're going to try to do our best to drink these and not get too not get too sloppy.
Well, we're sharing them, so I mean,
Well,
it's-
yeah, exactly. But there's 6 different IPAs, and I know these are.
well, they're not all IPAs.
All right. Well,
It's,
yeah,
it's
you're
across
right.
the
You're
board.
right.
So first,
Sorry.
I mean, obviously, like from left to right here, besides the zombie dust, we have Third Space Summer Home. We have Ale Asylum Octillion, which is one of the first Oktoberfests out this year.
Okay.
Half Acre Crocus, Three Floyd's Pear Bear, which I know you hate sours, but it's so good. Belgian Beaver Peanut Butter Milk Stout, and then I pulled this one out of the cellar earlier, and it's a 2018 Willetized, which is a rye barrel aged coffee stout or coffee imperial stout.
This shit's gonna be.
That's the knockout punch.
One hitter series.
Yep,
Yeah.
they call all their big ones that.
That one's gonna
I
be,
think that
We'll
one's
see.
12.9%.
Ah, damn.
So, all right, yeah. So hop into it. We'll just start with Summer Home, which is a dry hop blonde ale. Now, dry hopping is what you do post actually brewing. You know, there could be multiple stages of it. Which when we get to that one, it's double dry hopped. Which
put,
then
put that under the table when
yeah,
you pop it.
yeah. So this one,
Or not.
it's
yeah,
so
yeah.
yeah, hoppy blonde ale, and obviously the hoppy part of a blonde ale, it's actually very very hoppy for a blonde ale.
Okay.
Get a little bit of orange and kind of like mango characteristics, but not bitter at all. There's one.
Man, I suppose should probably have like all my water bottles right back there. Can you grab that, Alex? Nice. Should probably have a palate cleanser here. Yeah, ready to rock.
My palate is melted from all the hot sauce that I've eaten. So
Very, very easy to drink.
was this like 5.3%?
Right around there. I think it's like 4.8. There you go. Total summer crusher. Just go outside when it's super hot out.
Yeah, it's like a line and cool summer shandy where you can just like crush it with that lemon flavor during
Yep.
a hot day.
But all this flavor, I mean, obviously, you know, you taste it, you get citrus for sure, which is from the hops. But like I said, it's more like orange, mango-ish, a little bit of melon.
It's like a
That
fruit
is good.
salad.
That is good. Which one was that again?
That was the Third Space Summer Home,
Summer Home.
which is now every year the seasonals come out earlier and earlier. So like the first couple Oktoberfests,
Warming isn't real.
well, first couple Oktoberfests come out like in July now.
What?
Really? What?
Yeah. So a lot of summer beers actually stop being brewed beginning of, well, it's with Oktoberfest, a lot of people follow around the actual Oktoberfest festival in Germany, which is actually held at the end of September, not October. So usually like these
Closer to
breweries
July.
try to make sure people run out of Oktoberfest before October.
Gotcha.
But there's people that drink Oktoberfest year round. I'm one of them. It's just it's a crushable beer. So
Yeah.
I mean, we can get to that now.
Yeah.
This time I will go under the table here because it's pretty fucking loud.
Yeah. Fucking. Can you go under the table? Yeah.
Yeah. So now we got Ale Asylum's Octillion.
I like that can.
Yeah, it's got a chick kraken slash I
Yeah,
don't know what
show
that is.
Point that out. That's nice.
And Ale Asylum is a really cool place. It's right by the airport in Madison. It used to be actually on the
Still loud.
the
That's okay.
the
Thank
southeast side where where Truax is off of 51.
It's by McDonald's because we used to cut it when we worked with Jeff when we'd go out to Madison.
Yeah.
We'd cut that ale asylum right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
they
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
they about 2013 they started building a new facility which is on the opposite corner of where the airport is, that whole big swamp area, right by Packers Ave. It's 100% solar powered.
Right.
They recycle their water, so like washing glasses or rinsing glasses, like it goes through a purifier, and then they just use it again.
Yeah, no, I'm sure they've got like a triple
Yeah, and
stage
it's
water
it's
purifier.
55,000 square feet. Big brewery. But they make really good IPAs, just true to style.
Yeah.
So here, just pour this out here.
Let's see.
Typically, like with Oktoberfest, they're lighter. They kind of fit in like the amber category a little bit. Generally not too hoppy. More like bready.
Okay.
That's mainly from the malt they use.
Ooh, yeah, you can smell it.
This one actually,
sorry.
I'm a big fan of.
Sorry.
Because they actually use a blend of American and European malt, which gives it that almost like biscuity kind of flavor.
Yeah.
But it's solid. You could almost say.
Yeah, you're coming for the ride too, man.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Alex is the rider.
Yeah. So like I said, it's a little softer. Obviously light amber colored. Definitely crisp on the finish, but refreshing.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Like I said, it's like bready, a little biscuity.
So much head.
Was this like a 6%? I'm gonna guess all of them.
I bet you get 2 of them right.
I think this one's actually like 5.3. Doesn't say on the can.
It's probably 6.
Fucking fruit fly. Yeah, no, this is good. Which one is this again? The Octillion?
Ailsalm Octillion.
Octillion. Are we pouring out the entire can?
Yeah.
Are you, okay, good. So I was gonna say, yeah, we gotta make sure we're doing that.
Yeah.
That is good.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. Because, yeah, like you said, it's got that biscuity, really kind of bready,
Yeah.
kind of, well, not finish, but the body of it is just very...
It's not very heavy.
No, but I definitely could not drink this all fucking day, I'll tell you that much.
When it's cold.
Oh, all right, well, I mean, I
Yeah.
could,
Yeah.
I could, but
When it's
I
chilled,
wouldn't
I
want
bet you.
to.
When it's chilled, it seems like it's gonna be a little bit lighter.
For sure. Yeah.
It's not gonna be as
And obviously,
as
yeah, like when
as much
with
head
beer,
foam.
like especially with stouts, like sometimes you drink those a little bit closer to room temperature.
Yeah.
Just because the malts come through.
Yeah.
Because,
Guinness.
with beer, like they
harp.
yeah. And Guinness is actually like 4%, 4.3. You can crush
So
that all day long.
fucking- Ugh. I can do 1, maybe 2.
Yeah.
That is it on the Guinness, because that shit is so thick.
Yeah, it's heavy.
And for only 4%, fuck out of here. With that
No,
shit.
thank you.
Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm. And that actually,
Oh,
cool
God,
story about Guinness.
I wish I could burp.
Back in the day, I mean, we're talking like 1800s.
Okay.
They had an issue with water over in the UK and Ireland and Scotland.
Of course.
So typical ways of cleaning the water was distilling it, making whiskey, or brewing it. So when Guinness first was around, they literally used sewer water.
Ah, that's why it's so dark.
That's why it's so thick.
No. And literally when they switched from sewer water to normal water, people complained.
because they were so accustomed to
Yeah,
that
they were
taste
accustomed to
already.
drinking shit water. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I'll have another shit water. It ain't that bad after all.
Let me get another pint.
Hey, around the shit water for my friends.
That's crazy.
Yep.
You learn something new every day.
All right, now we're gonna get to the bigger beers. Well,
Okay.
this one's not a bigger, but it's tart. That's like
Oh,
the
God. I'm not.
that's gonna be the
looking
palate cleanser before we get to the stouts because those are heavy. But this one, Half Acres in Chicago. They actually have 3 different plants. But this is like a newer beer. It's called Crocus, which.
Sounds like a Harry Potter spell.
So this is a double dry hop, double IPA, 8.5%.
Those dippas.
Yeah. And now it's a double dry hop.
Dippa.
So you're gonna have a little bit of haze to it, but that's just standard from all the malt. It's
Yeah.
not a hazy beer, but also with the added hops, it's gonna be not
Don't
clear.
forget to roll
Yeah,
the can.
so- One thing, if
Very
you actually
important.
get beers that are hazy or anything out east, usually there's instructions on the can to tilt it on the side and roll the can. That way you're spreading the whole sediment through the beer, and then you pour it out, and that way there's equal sediment on the beers.
Sits around.
With
Sits
with
around
kegs,
Chris.
with kegs, like when you're pouring it out, obviously with oxygen and CO2 going into it, it stirs the beer up, so the sediment's like equally like moving around. But sometimes these beers, like in kegs, they ship them upside down. That way, when they flip them upside up, then the sediment falls through,
Yep.
and then
You know, that
pump it
makes
up.
sense because growing up, my grandpa would always
Yeah.
store his beer upside down. So when he'd pull it, it would like shake it. Okay. I'll just fucking throw that bitch in there.
I was gonna say, beat me by a second.
Yeah,
fucking,
fucking.
not even fucking opening them up.
Yeah, that's how you open them.
Just clap them together.
Yeah, so this one, for all the hops they use, you have Citra hops. It's a very popular one.
Classic.
Cryogenically frozen Amarillo hops, which usually those come in pellet forms. Enigma, Vic Secret, and a new experimental hop that's more on the tropical side. So you get a lot of ripe citrus, mango again, like almost like juicy, like fruit juice.
Most engaging.
Alrighty then.
Beer Cicerone, you really need to work on this pour.
It's because the beers are warmer.
So much in. Oh no, that's perfect. There we go.
Want to try it?
Ooh, yeah, that smells real good.
That's the dangerous part too about drinking these beers that are high octane. Is that the smell? You're just like, yeah, I'm gonna keep taking this down.
Let's
Like,
make sure we don't get the engineer too fucking drunk, all right?
What are you talking about?
oh, nice. Oh.
Yeah, that's real good. Yeah, that's the best so far. This I could drink all day.
Till it wrecks you.
Until about fucking 6, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, so this is like typically a
shitty
4-pack.
drunk.
4-pack, 16 ounce, unlike the 12 we have in the 12's all over the place here. So it's a 4-pack, and usually it's right around $15. You
For a
figure-
4-pack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 8.5%, so it's a bigger beer.
Yeah.
Then typically, like in Wisconsin, if beer is above a certain percentage, they have to serve it in certain sizes. They can't.
Can't buy a 30 rack.
Well, you can buy a full case of it if you want.
Fucking 12 ounce,
but
8.5, 30.
I'm talking like at the
Oh,
bars.
God.
If a thing's over 7.5%, they legally can't sell 16s of it
Really?
Wait, what?
because it's so high in ABV they have to sell it in snifters or 12 ounce.
Oh,
glasses.
yeah. You
To
can't get,
limit-
Yeah, you can't
to
get
limit.
the pint.
Yeah, so you're not fucking people up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking losers.
Rookies.
Dude, yeah. What's that bar that Dusty used to live by?
Drunk uncle.
Yeah, the Drunkle. Yeah.
Yeah.
That place would have a lot of really good
For cheap.
IPA. Yeah, dirt cheap.
But a lot of their other stuff that they move through a lot of, obviously the beers that are coming out, but he would sell the IPAs so cheap because he's making so much money on other beers.
Oh yeah,
So,
no.
and with
Because,
IPAs, you do want to move through them quicker because after time the hops fall off in profile. I mean,
Now, what does that mean?
So okay, like when you get an IPA, hops present themselves like in this beer, and this one's actually like it's been in the fridge the whole time, so it's only a couple months old. Usually with higher ABV IPAs, they'll last a little longer. The
Okay.
legs on the beer. But what happens with like fresh hopped IPAs, wet hopped IPAs, hazy ones sometimes, the hops will be there for a certain amount of time, and then after a certain point in time, after canning it, the profile of the hops fall off, meaning that they disappear. Not 100% disappear, but usually then the malt replaces that flavor. So sometimes if you have an older Imperial IPA, it's still good to drink. You won't get sick and die. But the hops fall off and you get like more malt, so it ends up being a little bit sweeter.
Okay.
And that's why if you drink this a little warmer than it is now, you get that sweetness from
Gotcha.
the malt.
I gotcha. Man, this is this is a fun episode. This is a really great one. I can only do this every once in a while though, because
Want to give me a splash of water so I can
yeah.
cleanse my palate before the sour?
Well, I thought this was the fucking
Well-
palate cleanser.
Yeah.
Look at this thing, totally filled up because I fucking forgot it this morning. Like an
And it's
asshole.
still fucking glacier cold.
Yeah, dude, I still got fucking huge chunks of ice in here. Yeti, it's another sponsor right there. Yeti.
Anybody have a bottle opener?
Yeah, let me see.
I have a
Later.
fucking sweet one at home I got from Rob and Jess.
Let me see your letter.
So I do have it here.
Nice.
got nothing.
Yeah, for Rob and Jess's marriage, they
Oh no!
That's usually
Well,
why
let
I
me have
don't-
it then. Let me have it.
Okay. This is by far my favorite sour of all time. It used to be in 22-ounce bottles like this. Obviously, Three Floyds is starting to moving stuff to cans. They actually do 12 packs now. Gumball Head.
Let's see.
Super tasty. Now with wild ales, sour ales, farmhouse ales,
I like that.
they use different yeast.
Okay.
And that's like with this, like you get that funky smell.
Mm-hmm.
Sours are actually
Oh,
brewed
bro.
with active yeast. That's why like you should keep sours cold all the time, because literally the yeast in there keeps alive.
For the record, I fucking don't like sours at all, and he knows this.
Yep. That's why I
And
didn't throw one in
there's
here.
still one on the fucking table.
Oh, I remember that. I think it was
drink
that
this shit, I don't give a fuck.
was it the raspberry soak that we had the one time from Trillium that we tried over in the jam spot.
Yeah.
That looked like fruit juice. You hated that one too. That's a $40 bottle.
Yeah. Yeah. $40. Ugh. Ugh. Oh god. Dude, the sours are the worst. I can my fucking taste buds right now are already just like
I
oh.
love sours. I don't know.
Oh. Oh. Well, this sucks.
Kind of reminds me of these
This
chicks we
episode
met in
was
Tijuana.
fun.
You remember that shit, right? You just keep going back though.
Yeah. So like obviously there's pear in here.
Spaceballs.
It's going to be a drier finish, just because how tart it is. There's some acidity, a little bit of lemon up front.
Some.
Good song.
Fuck.
Fuck, that's good.
Oh.
It's like when you go to the store and you get those little lemon pre-squeezed bottles. You know what I'm talking
Yeah, yeah,
about?
like the juice. Yeah,
Yeah, you just little puncture them and you just fucking go.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what this is.
yeah.
Oh god.
But it's like, yeah, it's
Cold,
sour.
I bet
but it's
cold. I
not
can imagine
that
it being good because
Oh, yeah.
like I feel you get more that lemon crisp. I don't know if it's a
You
lemon,
definitely
but
get
like
a
that,
whole lot of pear. in
It'd be
this
a
one.
lot. Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that's what it is. Okay,
Yep.
yeah, that's right. You did fucking say that.
That's
right.
fucking.
That's why it's
gross.
called Pear Bear.
This guy's fucking washing it around like it's Listerine.
Well, I can imagine it being good cold though.
Oh, it's a
Gives you a good crisp like after bite.
yeah, they're like
Oh, my stomach hurts.
sours are. Some are really sour. This one's definitely sour, but
Yeah, a little bit.
it's
Where's that water? Give me the water. Oh,
so good.
oh
It's like you just bit
that's,
into a pear.
That's good. No, it is not.
Yeah, it is.
Not even close. Not even by a little bit. Okay, all right. Peanut butter milk stout. I'm pretty sure I've actually had this one.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I
You want
actually
to get
have.
some more cups out of the first cabinet?
You got a fucking stack of reds over there too.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it is.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Alex, definitely cut this out.
Okay.
No, these is
Let
fucking.
me do. I have to do a clap sync.
Perfect.
So.
Yep.
So we don't have to do that.
No, don't. That's for him. It's like when you see the movies being made, Silent Speed, you hear the.
Oh, that's what you're trying to do. Okay, I thought you wanted us to like. Thought you wanted feedback. Like, let me hear you, Mike clap. Gotcha, bro. Good.
I think it's hilarious. This is gonna be a good.
Well, then next time just do the alligator. Next time just do the alligator for me. Then I know.
Looking at you.
Why do we not have one? We have all this equipment, but we don't have one of them fucking things. I'll order one.
I'll give it to you, and you can be the sole designator.
Yes, I'll just like.
Fuck, that's so
Take
funny.
one. Oh my god! All right.
Just totally getting that all together.
Jesus Christ. Cameras are rolling. Sound's still speeding.
Okay.
Good
so
thing
now-
it's a drinking episode, right?
Yeah.
3.
Uh,
Okay.
now we're on the peanut butter milk stout from Belching Beaver,
Yeah,
which
that's
I was
a-
saying before.
Also known as a queef.
Yeah, there you go. It's either the best brewery name ever or the dirtiest or both. But this beer is probably the best peanut butter beer I've ever had. There's one other beer that phone home from Three Sheeps, also very good. That's
tried that
we
too.
got two in the fridge.
You ever eaten Reese's peanut butter cups
This
and
tastes
drink
like
beer
a,
at the
this
same
tastes like
time?
a, this tastes like a dark chocolate Reese's.
Yeah, pretty sure. I've actually had this one before.
So besides obviously the
Look at it.
I know.
looks like
I
chocolate
was just gonna
milk.
say that, dude. I was just gonna say that.
it literally smells like Reese's Puffs. That's what it smells like. It's,
Pour 'em, baby. I'll take this one. The second pour is usually better.
I don't give a fuck. Well, let me see that one. It's the same.
Smell that. It smells like a bowl
Smell
of
popcorn?
fucking. It literally smells like when you get done eating a bowl.
It smells
of,
like fucking hot chocolate from Speedway.
what are those? Not Cocoa Puffs, but Cocoa Pebbles.
yeah.
The milk after you're done eating that bowl of cereal. It's right here. This
Yeah.
is it right here, bro.
So besides obviously different malts, lower level of hops, stouts usually add extra grain.
Fuck, that's good.
Yeah, it's
I feel like this is a Christmas beer, Thanksgiving,
Yeah, exactly.
holiday, late in the
Exactly.
year kind
Yeah,
of beer.
seasonal, very, very rare.
but so with this one
Fuck,
they
that's good.
they added rolled oats to the grain bill, and they also added lactose sugar. So that's what gives it that creaminess.
Dude, that's
and
so good.
bready.
That's so good.
Yeah. Ice cold right after fucking destroying my Thanksgiving plate.
And you can have multiple of these because it's only 5.3%.
Mm-hmm.
I drink about 50 of these.
That's really good stuff.
Mhm.
That's really good
It's
stuff.
like, and they're from California.
Another good one from California, Sierra Nevada.
Yeah, Oceanside.
Mhm.
Actually,
Chico,
Sierra Nevada
what
has 3 breweries now across the country.
Who does?
Sierra Nevada.
Really?
Yep, there's one in North Carolina. There's one in Texas too. But yeah,
That's what I wanted to do so bad when we
Um,
went to Chico, was to go to the Sierra Nevada plant, but they weren't running nothing. Cause of the
I used
fucking-
to trade for this beer because you couldn't get it here.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
And like you just have somebody's around the country or
This fucking
And-
guy.
yeah.
It's so
What
funny.
is it called? Cicerones?
Yeah, like literally.
Other
this guy-
Cicerones.
no, this is just like beer geeks.
This guy, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He just like with his network of beer nerds, and especially with his proliferation of like fucking bourbon. Like, hey, I came across this bottle.
Yeah,
I'll send this to you, and you send me a care package of beer, and then like,
yeah. So like
Yeah.
the other day, I brought home E.H. Taylor single barrel proof.
I don't know what that means.
It's
It's
65,
really,
65.12%.
really good fucking bourbon. It's out on the
It's out on the
right
stove.
now,
Oh, yeah, okay. I
but-
did see that.
It literally will rip the hair off your tongue. It's very strong.
I do need that.
yeah. Stings the
But
nostrils.
I had a bottle of that 3 years ago when one of my friends moved out to. Nope.
It's a tall, skinny one.
I had a friend move out to Connecticut, and lives 15 minutes from this brewery.
Bingo.
Yeah, so this is the bottle. Just got it in. We only got one bottle, so I bought it. 130.3 proof.
I'm gonna keep that for myself. That's the.
That's what I said
But
to
so-
him. I'm
Get
like,
the private
why don't you
stock.
send it? Why don't you send it out and get the trade?
Well, yeah, but like so I traded a bottle of that 3 years ago for like a $300 box of beer from Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts. That almost sounds better.
Chris really does have like a really nice collection of booze. He showed me a couple weeks ago, and it was really impressive. Like the backstory behind some of the bottles, and like you had made your own, right? Or you?
Not whiskey, beer, yeah. But
No,
like
he was talking
Otto's,
about
barrel
the-
picks.
yeah.
So obviously, like you can do it as a restaurant, you can do it as a person if you want, but you have to buy the whole barrel of whiskey. And usually, out of the whiskey, like with this, you're only going to get about you pull a barrel probably 15 to 20 6-pack cases if you actually do it right, because it's so high in proof. There's a thing called angel share, where obviously it evaporates in the cask. So
Angel share. Pouring one out for my homies in the form
Right,
of
so we-
evaporation.
Obviously, with autos, we do a bunch of barrel picks, like the other one out there, the Four Roses OBSV, the high rye bourbon. That's another barrel proof. I think that's 63%.
I drank it last night. Trust me, I know. It's good. You don't have to drink it, buddy.
I will drink it, but I'm just
Well,
like,
Then fucking put it on edge, man.
oh, you guys already did yours? I thought we were.
No, that was just for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, all
You
right.
asked about it.
Fuck me, right?
Stings the nostrils.
That's it's a 3-fingered.
Pretty sure that's gasoline.
ice cube.
3-finger this way.
Oh, Chris.
Yeah. All right.
Last but not least.
Willetized.
Yeah.
So there are two different stouts that Lagunitas does,
I've been saying it wrong this whole time. I thought it was the Guintas.
which actually they're the ones that trademarked 420, the guys that own the brewery.
Really?
Yep, the Waldo brothers. They would meet up every day. Obviously, get blasted at their campus, like right by the sign, and then they would go searching the hills
Man down.
for hop fields, and they found theirs like outside of Petaluma. But yeah, so they do two versions of the Imperial. Well, actually three if you count the regular Imperial Stout. They do a High Westified, which is a High West rye barrel.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Willet rye barrel, which I have a bottle of Willet rye up there, single barrel.
I didn't even want to smell it. I didn't even want to smell it. I already know that's going to be a fucking serious beer.
Obviously.
Oh, God, yeah, it just looks like
And
fucking tar.
That's
going-
why,
kinda what it
that's
smells
why
like.
they also have the series, the one hitter series.
Yeah. Oh man, what was that Imperial that I used to drink at Black Husky when I
12
first,
Dog.
There it is.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, so when I first moved back to Milwaukee, from Illinois, and I was hanging out with this fucking guy literally every fucking day, we would go to Black Husky. Oh goddamn! Now I can't burp. All right, man. All right.
Yeah, and so at Black Husky, I was drinking these 12 dogs. Yeah, that's what this guy's gonna fucking tell you.
Either way, I was new to the whole like beer game. I got him. I was like pretty new to the whole like IPA game and whatnot. So Chris obviously took me under his wing and kind of just pointed me in the right direction. Either way around it, at that point in my life, I was like, I need the strongest shit you got, man. Give me it all. And
12 Dog is like 11% at least.
dude, yeah,
So, yeah,
I
yeah.
put like 3-4 of those down. And
I think that one night it was 6.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you start pushing that threshold. Like, I had no interest in it. I tried one. Camino had one like that like a year or two ago where it was like a 11% or something like that. And
They also had bottles of Prairie Birthday Bomb, which is like 15%.
yeah, when you start getting to that point, it starts actually tasting like booze.
Yeah, it's the-
and
it's
to
the
this
bag.
point where, like, I mean, obviously this is getting towards room temperature, so the head's a little more. But cold, like you pour it in a glass, like literally there's no head.
It's
There's
creamy
so much
like
alcohol.
it's
Yeah.
creamy
It's
like
actually not that bad.
No, that's what I was just about to say. It's creamy like the peanut butter stout, but it's so much stronger. Fuck. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's the real
But yeah,
deal.
like when you get this stuff like warm, and plus this is 2 years old. I've had this in the cellar for 2 years.
Hell yeah. Aged.
Yeah. Obviously, then they can
Wow,
get the
really?
Yeah,
2 years, huh?
2 years. Yep. Yeah, you can.
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah. Figured we'd have something special for this. But yeah, like usually, like with the barrel aged stuff, you can cellar those for. It varies. I mean, obviously, I'd say like the max is 4 years, but depending on the ABV, you could sell it for however long. Like I said, the beer obviously eventually will lose its characteristics.
There is a
over
shelf
time.
life. Yeah.
But some beers now that they're wanting people to buy at a cellar are saying best after dates. And some are like the shoots will do that. Like
Best
they'll put
by.
like, best after,
Yeah.
like this day 2 years from now.
So just wait. Just
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do that. And then what they do is they collect beers. Like I've got all the way back to like anniversary 18 of Central Waters up to 22, which was his last year.
Mm-hmm.
Just sitting over in the cellar, and then obviously the 6 bottles of 22 are here. Yeah, and then like eventually when you get to it, you can have friends over and do a vertical series and try them all. It's the same base stout, it's just that it's different years.
Dude just has beer and booze stashed everywhere.
And the world supply, you never know what you
Yeah,
need.
dude, man's got a point. You guys
And
are trying to fucking party.
It's over 60%, so like if need be, you can use it for hand sanitizer.
Yeah, right. All the fucking hand sanitizer nowadays smells like tequila anyway, so yeah, it definitely wouldn't be any different. Jesus Christ.
It does just look like motor oil, though.
Dude, straight up.
Got to oil the tin, man.
Well, that's the end of the line.
Of
Chris,
this, yeah.
that was something else. And I really can't wait because we've been sitting here for 46 minutes now. I really can't wait to see how I feel when I stand up.
Probably not that bad because they weren't full
Yeah,
beers.
no, yeah, exactly. But that was 6 pretty intense
They
beers.
had, today's
Right.
been a trip just because of vacation, because like, you know, I said I was at Camino for lunch and ran into an old basketball buddy of mine, Avery Smith.
Oh yeah, you were
Yeah.
drinking tequila at lunch,
Dude, like,
Yeah.
so he actually like tried, or I don't know if he got drafted, but he actually tried out with the Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there's a picture on his profile, him and Danny Ainge.
Nice.
So he's, you know, he'd been playing like G League ball, and now he manages teams. So he was just randomly in town, and he walked into Camino, and I'm like, Avery, what's up, man? You know, and he came over, chatted a little bit, like he's managing teams now, and he's like, hey, you do shots? Yeah.
Are you serious right now? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm looking up Avery Smith.
That's fucking good.
No, it's crazy because
It's not like we're filming a podcast.
just the
or
other.
anything.
I'm sorry, but just the other day, Marcus Landry came in at Alfonso's,
Yeah.
and him and Tim exchanged numbers, and they're like, Marcus Landry's like big into cars, and his favorite car is like a '69 Camaro. Well, Tim has a '69 Camaro Cobra, like it's. So like, he's like Avery Smith. I'm like, dude.
Wait a minute, that name sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let me check this real quick.
Not you too. What are you doing?
No, I'm just pulling up.
Checking it. Fucking.
No, I don't need to check them. Like,
Hey, you know what? That's
yeah,
all
so,
right,
so
man.
there's him and Danny Ainge.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's insane, man.
He was actually on the Milwaukee team that made it to the Sweet 16 when he was a freshman. So when UW Milwaukee made it to the Sweet 16
Oh.
in 05,
okay.
he was a freshman.
Okay. Okay.
05 class, what up?
Yeah. Muskego High. What up? Fuck that kid.
Hate
Yeah.
that
Let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
Again, Chris, what do you? I mean, I know what you got going on, but for the masses, for all the dippers and milkers, man, what do you got going on? Promote yourself.
Just want to give a shout out to Scorpion Percussion. Literally been over a year and a half now using those sticks. Very durable, very balanced. I still have not broken a pair yet.
It's true. It's true.
And obviously, you know, like I had just gotten a box of that right before the lockdown happened, so I have a full box of sticks I haven't even used yet.
Yeah.
24
absolutely.
pairs. And then just yesterday, or at 12:30 this morning, Bill from No Nuts Cymbal Sleeves literally finally got my artist bio up on the website.
That's awesome.
So No Nuts Cymbal Sleeves, the other endorsement. Literally, they just replaced the washer on a cymbal stand. There's no wing nut needed, so your cymbals can actually talk better. Gets choked off with felts and wing nuts. And they also have sim rings now, which make sure they don't go flying around and kill somebody.
Yeah, you really have to be hitting them.
Yeah. But the cymbals sound great. Obviously, nothing else is going on because
Yeah.
the whole.
Because 2020 has
Can
effectively been
eat
fucking
one.
canceled. Dickhead.
But at the same time, we've got the album to track in a couple weeks here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's gonna be fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
the live
That's gonna
stream
be so rad.
live stream was great.
Yeah.
You guys got another one coming up?
We're talking about it.
Yeah, soon enough.
Obviously, like, you know,
It was great.
with the production venue here at Knieberlin Productions,
Mm-hmm.
full sound, full lights, full audio and video. Where basically the audio is plugged right from the board into the cameras. Sounds amazing, looks amazing. If anybody's interested, hit up Paul and Kat. Obviously, they do charge rent for the room and then additional services. But it's well worth it right now, especially when you really can't play a show or don't want to play in front of people.
It's the closest thing to a show
Yeah,
you're gonna
and
get to right now.
honestly,
Just
it's-
being safe. You
It's
know?
a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Because
fuck
like usually,
yeah.
you know, you're seeing people you always see at shows, like looking at you. And this
Yeah.
time, like you're playing, there's just the people running the cameras.
Yeah, the production crew.
But there's other people behind it watching. So I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, maybe you guys do something like the Brewers do, or all baseball teams. They have those cardboard cutouts.
Oh yeah, with the live people like.
Yeah, you
FaceTiming.
maybe charge your people.
Yeah.
You know,
did you
put
see?
a-
Speaking of that, did you see what Zach Greinke was doing? Like in between, like pitching and sitting in the dugout, he would go and sit in the stands with the cardboard cutouts.
That's great to see.
It was
him.
awesome.
fuck
It's like
yeah.
I was laughing my ass off.
Absolutely.
Zach
But-
Greinke, we miss you here in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Sorry,
no
bud.
shit, yeah, for sure. So guys, yeah, if you didn't catch it the first time, YouTube, search Reflection of Flesh, 66 days and 6 feet apart. That was the live stream we did about 3 weeks ago. It was fucking phenomenal. Like and share that shit for sure, please. But yeah, Facebook.com/Dipping Milk and Cookies. You can find us on Spotify, iTunes, Podbean, YouTube.
Flick the bean.
Motherfucker. You can catch us on YouTube now, obviously, with the video. So this is all still very experimental.
Experimental.
Yep.
There you go. Just fucking we're still in the beta stages right now, guys. So bear with us if we skip a week. If we're not around video, the audio will always be there every Monday, 7 a.m. It'll be there.
Ish.
Yeah. No, it'll be there 7 a.m. But yeah, like, share. Make sure you subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Very important for us. It's to help us gain attention from the YouTube algorithm. So make sure that you're actually subscribing to the page. And if you're so inclined, hit the bell. Ring that bell. Ring that bell. Yeah, ring the bell.
Ding ding.
Ring the bell so you can get notifications as to when we drop new content, okay? So, with that being said, this has been a fucking blast. I am going to pull this bottle.
Do it.
With that being said, everybody be good. Stay safe.
Sanitize your insides
With bourbon.
some
Bourbon, yeah.
Love you, bud. Love you, Chris.
Look, man.
Love you too, Alex. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll catch you guys next week. Everybody be good. Check you later.
Produced by the Dank Mob.
Axelstrat is a company built on core values of integrity, sustainability, and innovation, and is passionate about finding solutions for business growth. By working together, they will find activities that add value to your business while creating a framework that is flexible, yet structurally sound and allows your business to grow profitably. Alex Weber, founder of Axelstrat, is bringing a new, fresh, organic approach to doing business in today's ever-changing landscape. Equipped with a Bachelor's of Business Administration, Accounting from the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, Associates in Music Production and Recording Technology from Madison Media Institute, and coupled with real-world experience as a financial controller, Alex is a leader in business administration using analytical and creative approaches to developing sustainable business growth strategies. Now, right now, our listeners are going to receive 15% off any service for up to the first $300. Yes, you heard that right. 15% off any service for up to the first $300. Let me explain here, folks. Anyone who has looked into any kind of photography, videography, graphic design, branding, social media management knows that it can be a little pricey. Okay, so why pass up on a fantastically ridiculous deal? Again, 15% off to the first $300 when you use the code DMC. Okay, very, very important, guys. Make sure he knows that we're the ones that sent you to him. Otherwise, you will not be able to get this deal. To reach the great staff at Axelstrat, please call 818-585-8742 or send an email to ateam@axelstrat.com. Again, that is ATEAM@axelstrat.com. The number again, 818-585-8742. Prepare yourself to be stratified.